I'll do my buffs in a little bit as well, as everyone is almost inside now.
Going in. Alright, Milk, if you can grab the veterans in the front, please. And I'm charging in.
Line of sight, there we go.
I'm gonna grab them before they get away. Summoners. Nice grenade, whoever that was.
I need to buff group 1 as well.
Yeah, I gotta buff us
We don't
too.
engage yet. So when like 3 people click the altar, all of these NPCs will attack us. They are very easy to AoE down, but they do have a stun. That is the channeling stun. And
I'll grab left side, Milk, you grab right. And people can activate anytime.
Remember our group loot here?
Yep, it's been on group loot.
you will be blasted by the AoE fire damage there, Ivan, but it will not be that much damage, so you are fine standing there if you like. Good stats for once in the ring. So in the next room you will see a lot of dragon eggs. Don't walk on them because that will spawn whelps. Meaning if you walk on a ton of them, you will have a ton of mobs attacking you.
I'll take X, pulling out.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to loot the dragons. There is currently a bug, or at least there has been, unless it's been fixed, that if an alliance player loots the dragon, the horde players can't get the eyes. You just hug this wall slightly. And up here, after these
I'll take the
dragons,
left one.
it's going to be very important that we stack in that corner-ish. Because the mobs in the next room have that charge with knockback, so you can get knocked down if you are in a bad position to the eggs below, and then you suddenly are split from the group and you pull 10, 15, 20 whelps, depending on where you land, and are in danger very quickly, therefore. So if a cast is healer, ranger, DPS, we just stick to this area here-ish. Never peek behind that corner, just let the tanks pull the mobs back here.
Do any mages need that tomb?
We have a patrol coming.
Do any of
I
our
just dropped
mages
rollies
have
out.
the good water?
Battle Pepper does, at least. I actually have more water than I need, I can give you some.
Oh, thanks.
Milk, do you know these pulls?
It's basically just to watch out for the patrols, so you don't pull anything when they are nearby.
Okay, I'm just a little bit laggy, but I should be okay doing it.
That's patrol coming in.
Right, here we go.
The same for me and Ivan here. We should not be close to those veterans if we can avoid it, as if we get charged we can get interrupted as well. They tend to charge the furthest away target. Pretty good belt. If you want that, Ivan, you can take it. I don't think anyone else needs it. At least Don shouldn't need it. And that's the boss. Good luck on the loads.
Then I take it.
You can. Sure, go ahead. Ah, crap on. Stay back, so you don't get charged. Don't peek around that corner, because if you get charged into the wells below, you are in trouble. Potentially costing you or your allies a petri. We are about to hit the end of the mobs that does the curse as well. We have a pack in this room that does it, and a pack after end. Then there will be no more curses to watch out for.
Ah, here comes the big pull.
Right. Ooh. Yeah, we have a charge down below.
I'm okay, I'm okay.
Yeah, good. Good call, Giska, to go into tank and roll.
Hey, everybody can move up.
We still have mobs in that corner, so we want to be like here. So we can't really get knocked anywhere. No, wait, we don't have any more charging, right? Oh, we do have one on pack. Never mind. So you can either stack on shield or you can stack at me. If you stand at your current position, you can still get knocked to the whelps if you are unlucky. And the mobs does still have that shield bash. If bosses are in the melee group, you can get fucked. Ivan's position does work because he will get knocked into the corner, but he needs to hug the wall if so.
Here we go.
Make sure to hug the wall. Got a veteran in the ranged position. Good job.
Alright, everybody can move forward. Just going along the wall.
Oh.
I'll take the dragon spawn milk.
And we kill the flame scale first, the caster. They do have quite a bit of new confide damage, but as there is only 2 of them, they don't have enough time to do that damage most of the time. We did see the fireball volley going out though.
Oh, got to put free for all. Right. Alright, same thing, going in.
And before we jump down, it's gonna be very important that we remove all the pets. And once we jump down, that we remove all the totems, etc, because if we jump before that, we can engage stuff that comes up here later on. When we start to engage Ren, there will be a lot of mobs coming up here to spectate us. And if a hunter pet is running around, it will aggro like 2 groups coming into the Ren fight, and that is a petri. Beside you, it's no one. Unless you already dismissed it. So remove pets, and we jump down into this corner and we replace all the totems before we engage. And ring up. As we only have 2 healers here, we might need to go for a little mana break. But we can probably avoid that by killing the small whelps first and to interrupt and stun them, because they do a small 5 damage AoE for like 500-600 damage on everyone. Or at least on everyone in close proximity. And they have extreme amounts of resistance here, so Ray and Battle Tested are not going to be able to do much damage here.
Well,
You can just stick to doing small ranks of Blizzard the entire time if you like.
it seems like the resistance is only for single target spells. When I use my Fire Nova totem, for instance, it deals max damage and is never resisted.
It does work on Mage's Blizzard at least,
Okay.
and that is AoE as well, but your totem is not a player, so it might be therefore, I don't know.
Yeah, I also feel like mobs in Molten Core that are immune to fire still take damage from Fire Nova totem.
Then it might be something that is wrong with the server as well, to your
I'll take
benefit.
the dragon kid milk, you take the humanoids.
So the small whelps does the most damage, but you guys can kill whatever you want. It's not a lot of damage here. In the meanwhile, try to stay away from that wall with all the mobs where we jump from, the platform, the balcony, whatever you want to call it. It is possible to pull those. I've seen it twice so far, not on this server though. Might have been a low level, like a 58, might not. Try not to get too close to them. If you see them running, it's a Petri out right away, or Heartstone out, if you have time for it. In the meanwhile, we're gonna kill a lot of trash here, and then we will have Ren joining the fight. He will start being mounted on the dragon. The dragon has a breath attack that freezes everything in front of him, so it's very important that the dragon boss is faced away from the raid. And it is a magic effect, the freezing effect on that, it can be dispelled. Me and Ivan will decide when to dispel it. And we will also stay a bit spread from each other, because if the boss turns, because of overthreat or something else, then we don't want everyone stacked together, because then he can freeze the entire raid and kill people.
Heliana Don's not in the chat. Could use raid warning for him to disarm.
He's been here multiple times before, so at least for tactics I imagine him to do it, know what he's doing, and we can of course tell him in chat to disarm when Rend enrages, is it?
Yep.
Or does he not enrage?
Since we only have one disarm, we need to do rages. Normally, when you have like 3 warriors or rogues or whatever, you just disarm through the entire fight.
We are doing fine on mana so far. And Battle Test Array, if you need more mana, just keep drinking while we engage in combat. We do have a lot of physical damage, so we should be fine.
Chills, did you get all your eyes?
Yep.
Alright, Rend is coming. Give the tanks a moment to pick him up, and do face him away.
Milk,
From
you're
the
taking
group.
Dragon, I'll tank Rend.
So just tank him in, yeah exactly, you probably already know, but tank him in this corner here, like, faced away. Ivan, can you focus on dispelling the tank? The freeze will probably land in about 8 seconds or so. After we engage the dragons, if you just spam dispel, I'll keep healing.
Okay.
Thank you. I'll stay in this cover here so I
Slow
don't...
DPS until Milk hasn't placed. Slowly.
He faced the raid. Alright, we're good. He's coming soon. It was resisted or insta-dispelled. Good job either way. And Ren is coming. If you get low HP, just move out. He does a whirlwind in melee range. I'll move on to doing a big heal and chill because of that mortar strike.
He's disarmed.
Job. Good luck on load, people. Oh, I have friend. That is actually a good drop.
I guess that's scratch to Duick. I think that Eye of Rend should be better than the green he's rocking.
You've wrote in party chat, so not everyone can see that, Pango. And from here on forward, we are gonna swap out Shield. Or do you have your enough ice by now?
Yes, yes I do.
Yep, then we will be replacing him with his healer because we are reaching the healing intensive part of the dungeon zone. So this pack will be the last one with the curse, but we are moving to new abilities on the mobs. That is the flame defeat, that increases fire damage taken by like 1k per instance of fire damage. So it's very important, it's insta-dispelled, and whenever we are facing a dragon, Ivan, you can just keep having that fire resist aura up, pretty much. It does mitigate a ton of damage on the group 1. As for this pull we can do without shield because it's an easy one. But we can do a sheep on the Dreadweaver, and we can do a... and we can just face tank actually everything else because they don't do damage. I am promoting you Don Babina Milth as well. So I'll do a little skull on the dragon. If we battle tested does sheep on moon. And we can just line of sight the rest here into this room. And we are good to pull, I think. You and Don Babina can fight who off tanks. It's completely fine with me if you off tank Iska.
Got a summoner, guys. Focus the summoner.
That's my bad, I missed the summoner actually.
It's fine. Like even if you put Skull on something else, if there's a summoner, you go for the summoner.
Exactly, but I marked wrong. We'll have no more summoners after this at least. And we are gonna wait for chill after this one.
Can you swap me and Pingu?
You are promoted as well, but I can do
Yeah,
that.
I can't do it unless I'm raid lead for some reason.
And so who's tanking? Don or Iska?
I would rather Iskar because Don does a little more damage.
Right, then let's have Pango tank.
And Don can just grab something off if some weird shit happens.
Oh yeah, is Don not on Discord either? He's not really. I forgot that. Hello, hello.
Yo.
So Shield is almost here, and in the next section we are... Oh fuck, there's the patrol. We should have nabbed that when we had time. So in the next section we have invisible mobs that are stealthed, so we're gonna need a flare in the next room. Once Shield is here, to see those. The humanoids are not linked to the dragons. Yeah, it's better to have Iska then, who's available on Discord either way. So let's see, we are pulling this humanoid when there are no patrols nearby. Very important, there's no patrols nearby. And if we can have a flare in the next room or corridor. Okay, that's one patrol. Let's mark everything up. And there is another patrol. Let's also mark that up.
Remember.
So when all the patrols are gone, then we can pull the skull. There will be an assassin in that pack as well, and that is kill priority.
Yeah.
And if the humanoids comes, the dragons, do focus the assassin and then the fire tongue. And we are ready, I think. I can't see any patrols myself at least, but I'm not standing in the doorway as well. Nice.
Pro tip for the tanks: if you taunt the assassins as soon as they get to you, they will gouge you and then hit you right away because you taunted them and then you will break their gouge.
Nice job grabbing that patrol as well. And then we have the patrol coming. We can probably snatch that if we pull it quickly before it links up with the other ones. Good job. Nicely done. As mentioned, I am very tired, so if I say something wrong or I forget to explain something, do help me out, as this is Ivan's first time. So, fire tongues, very important to nuke them. We don't need to crowd control for 2 of these, so we're fine. But do nuke it, and we need to dispel here instantly on fire spells and stuff. And we are ready, I think. In the next room we need to do a bit more explaining, because there are a lot of patrols and invisible mobs in that room and section.
Patrol coming up the stairs.
Let's try to grab that. Perfect. Alright. So if we could have a flare in the next room, a little bit in front of the path on the doorway. There is an assassin patrolling that area. It's very... there we go, that's the assassin. First assassin pulled out. And I think it's safest to do the corner pull first, right, Chill?
Yeah, the right one. Or the left one, either, actually.
The right or the left one, either one works. I think we usually start with the right one.
I think the
So-
right one has an assassin in it. I think they both.
Yeah, there's one of the patrols, let's mark that up. So the most important thing is not to let the patrols here chain the other packs. We are not pulling the middle pack because we have 2 assassins in that pack, and we don't really want to face those without clearing a bit more space, so nothing links up. So we are instead pulling this little corner where I marked the skull, and we do have an assassin in that pack, as I recall it. It's...
Pull it quick.
Oh,
You
Come
can get
again?
it quick before the patrol comes, or we have to wait. Hold on now. So we'll pull the left side.
yeah, let's just take this side. If there is an assassin in that pack that shows up, just kill it first. And we fight them here, we're pulling back. And we pull them back a little bit deeper into the corridor, how to say. Your position is good now. There's the assassin, focus that one. There is no need to rush this room. This is the most dangerous room in on the trash. So we'll just take it slow and easy. And now we do the other side. You can just pull that pack quickly before the patrol goes to them. Good way job. If there's an assassin in that pack, do focus it first. There we go, there's assassin.
We'll get the patrol next when it's in a good spot. Likely all the way on the right.
Just wait, and we'll pull triangle next. When he's closer to the doorway, we can pull. That's the time. As for the next pull in the middle of the room, we have 2 assassins. So battle tester, if you sheep the moon, and Ray, you sheep the star, then it will be easy peasy. And we just nuke down the dragon first. They do heavy fire damage if left alone. So mages, are you ready to sheep? Then we'll pull in 3, 2, 1, go. Good job. We have such a good group for crowd control. And everyone is doing very good so far. Let's keep it up. We have Agron Shield from the assassin, it broke early on, or was breaking by purpose, I don't know.
A
I
multi-shot.
broke it.
We'll start fear warding everyone as well, Shield. Did Dom the winner now? You get
I'll
group
get-
2, I do group 1.
Yep.
And we can move inside the room now. We can fight those at their current location. Or just pull them slightly back or something, it works either way. And we are ready whenever you guys are. We'll also do shadow protection on everyone once we are before the beast. I can't promise the fear is a shadow school spell, but I do think so. Right, next up is a very nasty pull, but as we have the perfect group for crowd control here, that is completely fine. So let's have... I think it's better to hibernate a Fire Tongue rather than trapping it. Yeah, I think we do hibernate pull. Hibernate on square. And we can do a... Actually, let's do it like this. Hibernate on star and trap on square. And we kill the Fire Tongue with skull. So if Milk do the hibernate and Panga pulls the skull, and Ray is already ready to trap, I think we are fine. We can pull whenever I do a counter and then. Good job. We'll probably have to. That's the flame fee, I'll dispel it. We'll probably have to do a re-sleep in middle of the combat, as we need to get square. If it breaks, we can just do a for snow on it. Keep it in place, so the tanks have time to pick it up. There we go. Focus the square, and if you have time, do a re-sleep on star. Good job. Let's focus these guys down first before we deal with the Fire Tongue. So very important for the next fight that mages keep their ice barrier and mana shield up, and for priest to keep in a fire up and a priest shield on the self, because when the beast charges, he can crit you for about 3k damage. So if you don't have your barriers up, you can die. As for Ivan, if you are ready to bubble, you will always pretty much be safe. And we do have fear wards for this fight, so pretty much no one will be feared, making the fight easy. In that regard, at least. And if Ace of the Beast drops, I will be very happy, as I have almost all the deck cards for it. I hope it drops. Okay, I think we are ready. I'm not. So healers need to stay a little bit spread. That is because of the charge. I'll mark ourselves up as well, so it will be easier for the ranged people to see where we are. Because if you get charged away to the other side of the room, you can be in trouble quite easily if none of the healers reach you. I'll stick close to the entrance. Chill if you take the wall furthest away from the entrance, and Ivan, if you stick to the middle of the room, then we're fine. Be ready to off-tank just in case we fuck up with something, or Chill is AFK a little bit. Then we wait. And remember to keep your barriers up when we are about to engage.
I'm back.
Yep, could you take the wall furthest away from the entrance?
Yep.
And Ivan will stick to the middle of the room, and we are ready to engage. If so, I'll do the first fear ward on the tank when he loses it, and you'll do the second.
Sounds good.
And good luck. He does have damage, keep your barriers up. Fear warding, I can't reach, there we go. Fear ward up on Milk currently.
Fear ward milk, I don't see one on him.
Yeah, it was probably... No, it did go off. That's my bad. I'll do a new fear ward on Milt. Doing a big heal on Milt. Good job everyone so far, let's keep it up. The fears can start zone to go off. He will probably die before he manages to fear twice. And fear ward will be out for shield zone. And we had the braces drop actually.
Ice bracers.
I don't think I've ever seen that cloak before, to be fair. At least I can't remember it. Alright. Grats on loot if someone needs anything.
Those are super nice bracers. Rats
So for-
to milk so far.
We'll be fine with no crowd control for the next fight, but very important that we pull the mobs in the next part of the dungeon inside this room, because some of the mobs have a knockback, and you can get knocked down to Lubus if you are not careful. So do be careful. The next pack will have no knockback, but still stay inside this room and stay away from the entrance. And we are ready. And we do have a invisible mob on the bridge in the next pack. We can either do Blizzard rank 1 to fish it out, or we can do whatever. We can sheep as well on the when they are running here to make it easy to pick up the assassin. A dragon on the loose.
Coming next.
Good reaction there. Very quick to run to pick it up. And we are gonna.
Wind caller, can either of you put a slow in the center of the bridge? Each pull, please.
Yeah, sure.
So we are still coming back to fight here, and we have the mobs on the bridge will do no knockback, but still stay inside, stay safe. And we can just pull them back here, and focus the assassin first. The assassin will run into the flare and be discovered, so you can just
Yep, that's
pull
fine
them
there.
and pull them back here. Everyone else can stay back and wait inside the room. Don't worry, Duvik. I'd rather have a hunter that's careful and creeping up to cast flare than running straight up and pulling something by mistake. And we do have roughly 15 more minutes on the fire resistance, so we are doing good on time. And it's been very, very safe so far, and that's the most important thing. Let's keep it up for Drakisar. But as we do have double innovate as well for Drakisar, so it's gonna be very easy. If the tank start to lose the threat, at least that is. The rage, I mean. So, next room. Are you running up to Mark, Shill?
Yep.
Alright, everyone else stay back here. Dewik, you can place a freezing trap somewhere on the bridge. It's gonna trap something. There is a lot of mobs in that pool. Mages can sheep something that they manage to target. You can target the humanoids in advance. It is a patrol we are pulling. Most likely, but you can no, don't hibernate. We don't want the hibernate to chain into the patrol or other packs in that room.
Yeah, there's no hibernate.
So don't hibernate. We are putting them back here. And they
And
are
now we
gonna
have-
do heavy damage on the tanks when they arrive, or on the target they have on the selected target.
So we have to
So-
wait down milk to see the patrol. We gotta get this current group that I marked once the patrol's on the far side. We gotta wait a bit.
And healers be ready for heavy tank damage when they arrive, because they will slap all their abilities on the tank at once. And those rage Talon captains do the knockback, so make sure to stay well into the room here behind. Do not stay close to the entrance, as you can get knocked down to Lubes. If you are knocking down, make sure to petty right away and get the fuck out of here. We cannot summon you back up.
And Battle Tezek, can you sheep the moon? And Ray, sheep the square, please, on the bridge on their way to us.
It's fine if you stay here by the entrance and sheep. You don't need to run up and sheep. I would prefer if you stay a little bit back, further back, battle tested, before you sheep. We don't want the sheep to be far out as the patrol goes in that area and can chain up with it. It's perfect geolocation right now. And then you can just run back to this room so you don't get knocked down. Just make sure to be in this room before the captain arrives. We don't want anyone falling down into Lobis. We don't want them to sing It's Raining Men. And get back. You need to be inside this room before they arrive. Heavy damage coming in on the tank now. Druids are very, very tanky foe and lots of armor. Very slowly incoming. We have about 2 more pulls. Then we are done. With Drakisaf of course at the end. So, Buick, did you want to kite Drakisaf later on? Hunters are the most safe choice. But mages work as well, but if Drakisaf resists a Frostbolt, that makes it that Drakisaf will come back a lot earlier, and that is very, very risky. But I'd rather have the most comfortable kiter. So I'll leave it up to you guys to fight for it, I suppose. Yep, then we'll leave it to battle. Do you have a lip as well? Double ice block and lip, just in case he runs back for you twice? Lovely. He should have been picked up at that point already with the taunts from the tanks. But if you have the Petri, I'll resupply it. And we stay back again. And just wait for them to come and we'll target whatever we can in sheep. And crowd control. As the cross is currently frozen, that means he will be coming back and do heavy damage to one of the healers most likely. Will be having aggro. I'll call when it breaks. Okay, square is loose. It's on milk currently, so it's fine. Oh. Keeps coming soon.
I'll just take them both.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
They don't do that much damage, it's just that we don't want to fight everything at once because it's hard to keep aggro on everything. Because there can be some intensive healing to be done that causes a lot of threats. So it's more about controlling the fight than negating the damage. And we are moving up to the next room now. And we will have 2 assassins in that pack. Close to the humanoids in that pack. So let's see. So on cross and on next to... Perfect. And let's pull some sheeps on those. Because the gouges here are very annoying. With the dragons
on the same
tons of
targets
damage.
for sheep, and we'll do a hibernate pull on triangle.
Triangle. We want to kill the skull first because he can just do damage from distance when he re-engages. It's easy to pick up a melee mob as well.
Alright, everybody looks good enough on mana. Milk will pull in 3, 2, 1.
Assassin is loose. Pick it up.
Let's focus the assassin down. And triangle will be coming soon. Be ready to pick that one up.
Yep, we'll do hibernate next.
Triangle incoming.
Okay, Ivan, can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you toss on Righteous Fury for this fight? We want you to have top healer aggro so that when Dracasath comes back from being kited, he conflagrates you, which you can bubble out of.
We can avoid that entirely by line of sighting.
Yeah,
but he
but
can still
it's
have
safer
it
that
up
way.
and makes it safer, I agree. But we should try to avoid it hitting a healer.
Because it's better if he just bubbles it and then he's safe for a hot minute instead of it chancing.
So, do I have to use Righteous Fury right now, or...?
Yes.
Okay.
And so Battle Test is going to pull. He'll do two frost bolts and he'll bounce out. Let us know, Battle, if any of them get resisted.
Don't pull. Wait.
No, don't pull yet. Milked, you're going to be on Skull. Pangu, you're going to be on X. When he comes back, we'll know who he's targeted. Hopefully he's targeting on Ivan, who can bubble the conflag. Don, you're the only... Oh, is Don in chat?
No, he's not. I wrote that he should disarm the boss once he enrages.
Okay. Yep, okay.
But I want to point out, Ivan, if you are being targeted by the boss, when he comes back, you should be in this position, because then you will be out of line of sight from Dracasath, forcing him to go into roam because he will try to cast Ignite on you, and that makes it possible for the tanks to be around this area and just taunt the boss right away. And we need both boss druids to taunt. If one of the taunts fails, he will still target you, Ivan, and in that case you can bubble to save yourself when the boss arrives.
Mm-hmm.
But don't do it early. Wait till the conflagrate hits you to bubble. So
Yeah.
he doesn't change his target.
And druids, of course, as I mentioned, Iska, when Dracasath comes around this corner, targeting Ivan or me or Shill, you need to taunt him right away. Both tanks need to taunt to put you very high up on his threat table. And if you resist with that taunt, do your AoE taunt right away. I think that's it. We should be ready. Let's do a countdown. And Frostbolt counterspell. I know Battle Tested has already proven himself here. I'll do mention it for in case. And if you have a resist, if you have time when you have started running away, do try to call it out. I'll do a pre-bowl on you, just to be safe. I'll heal Pango. Shill, you heal Milked. Ivan, you heal... Oh, did you sign it already?
Ivan should heal Pangu, you heal Milked, and I'll kind of heal back and forth because I'm
Alright.
the least geared of the healer.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Then let's make a countdown. Is everyone ready? Let's make a countdown. Let's pull in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a hit, and that's a second hit. Good job.
Yeah, don't stun them. They do a knockdown if you try to CC these guards.
First add is at 50%. First add is down. Whenever you need to ice block, you can ice block. Dracasath is coming back, he has me as target, I'll move line of sight. Tank move to entrance and be ready to taunt Dracasath. Right, good job. Stay a little bit spread ranged camp to avoid everyone getting hit by the flame strike at once. Worst part of the fight is over, very well done, battle tested, and everyone else of course. Flame strike on ranged camp, be ready to move. Conflagrate on mill. Okay, can't reach. Keep. Armor shred on Pango. Good job, everyone. And we have the Pain Weaver band.
job, guys.
Congrats, anyone. Don't forget to turn in the Blackwing Lara attunement at this orb over here. And congratulations on the Onyxia attunement.
Pretty good loot this run.
And we do have the orb here for your Blackwing Lara attunement.
Ivan, warrior, that is you. Come over here.
Where are you? I don't.
Jumping over
Here at
okay.
the orb,
here. So
marking
you need
myself
to
with.
click this orb to get attuned to Blackwing Lair.
Okay.
And of course, remember to load the boss if you haven't. Stay around if you loaded for the ring, it hasn't gone out yet. Congrats, Don. I know that Windcaller wanted help to get the attunement.
I actually think I can just jump down right here. Like he is, like I can literally see him from up here, and he's right down here, and I just use a lip, and I should be able to make the jump.
Probably. I'll go and check whatever you're doing. Huh? Oh yeah. That actually seems to be a survivable jump even without it.
Yeah, but I just lip.
I mean, of course you don't want to risk it. Right, we are done then.
Yeah, the thing is, like, if I didn't make the jump, I don't think I would have survived falling those 6 to 10 meters.
Oh no, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. At least I don't think so. And even if you survive the fall, you will take the damage from the mobs, as you will probably pull them. So we are done. Good job, everyone. Well played. I will be leaving immediately, as I need to go to bed ASAP. Thank you for the run. And as already mentioned, congratulations on the next attunement. Then you can sign up for tomorrow and join for next year. Do be wary not to burn up to death on her. Right. Good night, people.
Later.
faktisk en, der har taget elver og står der og synge. Udråbstegn. Claim Mount. Claim Mount. Alle de folk, der er mødt op. Her der er de her drops, der er løbet af streamen. Spiller den der Alvin-musik. Så okay, nu skal vi over til Stormwind. Nej, så lige over til Orgrimmar. For Orgrimmar minder mig om Isengard. Han spiller bare på et keyboard. Det er lidt ærgerligt. symbol. Jamen det kan jeg godt. Jo, det tænker jeg nok. Jeg tror nok, jeg arbejder indenfra. Ja. Men du kan også godt arbejde hjemmefra. Der er lige en lille blå med. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Vi får også Havling Fjord på fuld smadre. De der trommer der, de er meget prøvende. Det er også fordi, the drums of war. De er meget prominente, både i hård-temaet, TPC-temaet, og The Lich King-temaet. Der er meget bare trommer der. En metalbjælk der. En stykke skinnen, han står og slår på med en lille hammer. Her kommer den. Okay, Borean. Start on the trailer, let's see. Show the start on the trailer music. My son, from the day you were born, Lordaeron trembled and spoke the name of this. Jamen, de må gemme det bedste til sidst. Også nogle dioder ved spil har man gjort. Men det kan man ikke passe til at spille. Det er jo så koldt.
What do you need? Thrall.
havn. Fjorden. Jeg er helt sikker på det.
my attention.